Hello, it's Phillip Taylor from Richmond Green Chambers speaking. I'm talking about a book which has recently come out from the Law Society called Guide to Good Practice. This book here. It's a heavy book. This is my Flickr review, which covers the stuff in detail. It's written by myself and my wife Elizabeth because we both use this book within our own chambers practice, because it's useful looking at it from the public access point of view as well as from the way solicitors run their legal business. The book itself is very much along the modern lines of the Law Society publications. It's been written in-house and it's got annexes all the way through with an excellent index right at the back. As I said, it's a heavy book at about 700 pages, but it's a lot of common sense mixed together with the sort of stuff that comes up in practice. This is what we've decided to call it. The title we've given it is A Different Approach to Core Practice, and this is what we've said. If you're a fee earner as a solicitor working within a law firm, you will need the Law Society's recently published Guide to Good Practice, which has been written in-house. This is the book itself, and you'll see it in the bookshops, I'm sure. Following the advice here, as the Law Society suggests, it will make it easier, we say, for you to account to oversight bodies for your actions, and it'll help you to run an efficient and profitable practice, which is all that we actually really want, apart from servicing the clients. We can scarcely, therefore, think of a better reason for buying it. In fact, the guide itself is a unique compilation of questions frequently posed by practitioners to the Law Society's Practice Advice Service, that's PASS, together with the answers to those questions, which are apparently numbered some 35,000 queries in 2008. So the Q&A style is to be commended as an innovative method to assist good practice, which are set out in the 9 Annex-style headings, which deal with the core activities of solicitors and, for instance, public access barristers. So at last, in one handy paperback, about 686 pages, including the index, you've got the means to save yourself a considerable amount of time searching for answers to frequently asked questions. They're all here to hand in this useful volume, and as I say, it's not that heavy. In which areas of law is it possible to use a conditional fee agreement, for instance, is a typical example of a typical question. By the way, you'll find all or most of what you need to know about CFAs and other payment by results models summarised in Annex 1B. That's appended at the front of the book rather than the end, which is quite useful. So you go right to the front of the book to look for it. It also covers often confusing and controversial areas quite cogently, and they're the sorts of things that arise at the moment within our practice. The guide indeed is a response, therefore, to the degree of change that continues to affect the solicitor's profession, particularly following the passage of the Legal Services Act, that, as Law Society President Paul Marsh has pointed out, has challenged traditional business practices and introduced new models for the provision of legal services. The guide, Mr. Marsh goes on to say, should occupy a prime position in the armoury of any practicing solicitor, and we wholeheartedly agree with that. It's logically structured and written in plain English, which is good, with each chapter providing a Q&A section and practice notes. And the guide, in fact, covers in detail the following 9 areas of practice and key topics, and they are the basic ones. Forget what's on the back cover, these are the ones in the book itself. It's civil litigation, conveyancing and property, costs and fees, crime, money laundering, oaths and affidavits, practice management, tax and VAT, and wills and probate. and the content of the guide is based on the information available as at the 15th of April 2009, and we think all of our solicitor colleagues would agree with Paul Marsh that the Guide to Good Practice is an essential tool to ease the burden upon all solicitors in the current changing market. And we like this different approach to an evaluation of core practice questions, and we are sure you will too. So thank you very much, Law Society. Bye bye.